Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to our career mode journey here with Leeds United. A massive thank you for all of your support. I hope that you're all feeling fantastic and having an awesome day. If you missed the previous episode, we took over as Leeds United manager and started our journey to take them back to the Premier League. We got our championship season underway. You can see how our first few matches went if you go back and check out episode 1, then come back and watch episode 2 right here today. Before I show you what we've got in store for you, my friends, 1,000 likes on this video would be incredible. And without further ado, let's get this episode underway. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. So we'll start with Huddersfield away before we then finish the transfer window. My plan is to keep hold of the money we currently have. We've got about £20 million to spend, but I'm not going to be using that money just yet. I'm going to save it till January. That way, I've had a little look through the comments on episode 1 for any potential signings that you lovely people would like me to make. And then we've got some money to play with in January if the season isn't quite going as we were hoping it would. But that's not to say that players won't leave between now and the transfer window closing. We'll then move into the month of September, where we've got some very tricky tests. Norwich, Millwall away at the Den, Hull, Stoke, Leicester, and a cup tie against Brentford. And my big concern at the moment is that FA Cup objective that the board have set, because they want us to reach the round of 16, wasn't it? There you go. So yeah, that is my big concern. If we don't do that, our job might be on the line, but we shall see exactly how it pans out. As for the standings at the start of today, we find ourselves 5th. 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. Stoke, Southampton, 2 points ahead of us. Southampton, one of the sides we actually lost to. The only side, in fact, we lost to in the previous video in a 2-1 defeat at St Mary's. So Huddersfield up first for us. We'll see what that game will bring, and we'll see what our starting 11 looks like in this one. Huddersfield's team is on your screen there, captained by Hogg. For us, we have gone with this starting 11. Melia in goal, Byram, Cooper, Cresswell, Jed Spence at the back, Kamara, Ampadu, and Gray in midfield with Nonto, Hwang Hee-chan and Somerville as the front 3. Will Huddersfield go short from this goal kick? Nichols opts to kick long instead. Good decision, and it's there to be won. Gray will do just that. Quick 1-2 with Somerville, and he'll find him back as well here, Somerville. That's a foul every day of the week. It'll be a talking to as well, and it will lead to a Leeds United free kick in a position where they can put something into the box to test Huddersfield. Hwang Hee-chan is stood over it, but we're actually going to make him go into the box so that we have our striker in there, and we'll give it to Somerville. What can he do from this delivery? Somerville will put it in. There's Cresswell winning the flick down towards Chan. Angle was tight and the offside flag's gone up anyway, so it would not have counted for Leeds. Here come Huddersfield then, looking for a chance of their own. Karoma now to Edmonds Green, backwards towards Hogg. Hogg finds Edmonds Green again. Now he will find Karoma. Karoma out wide for Jackson. And Huddersfield looking to build the attack patiently. Jed Spence has done brilliantly to get there. And he will now find Chan. And Chan can look to set us up with a counter-attack. Somerville found by Chan. And we know he's pacey. We know he can run at Huddersfield. Here is Somerville to find the opener. Straight at Nichols though. Big chance gone. And it really should have been Leeds in front. One change at half-time for Leeds with Gelhard replacing Archie Gray. Joe Gelhard did score our equaliser against QPR in the previous episode to get us a 1-1 draw. It was a fantastic finish, and we're looking at him to do the same here to break the deadlock. Here is a chance, though, for Huddersfield to put pressure on Leeds. That's a poor touch by Jackson, given away far, far too easily, and now Hee-chan can look for the ball through towards Somerville. Somerville here for Leeds United. Nonto to his left. Here is Nonto. He's got a player to his left in the form of Sam Byram. Byram finding Kamara. Just didn't quite open up for Leeds. One pass too many, maybe. That's probably what it was. Somerville delivers the corner. Oh, and up was Liam Cooper. And it's wide, narrowly wide. Really good leap from Liam Cooper, but the header was lacking the accuracy. Jackson looking for the ball through. Excellent work by Ampadu to get it back, but then he concedes possession as he looked to set up a Leeds counter-attack. And now Rodoni. Rodoni will find Thomas. Thomas turns away from Sam Byram, but Byram watching him all the way into the area. Still got it here, as Thomas now will go back towards Hogg. Hogg, he gets the ball, does he? Off towards Rodoni, he does. There's the shot, Cooper standing firm. It looked like a handball, ref. It's surely a handball, ref. Karoma scored, Huddersfield lead, and Leeds are behind, but I want to see this again. It looked like a handball. I got to see this here. He initially shoots. Oh, it's a definite handball. We've seen penalties given for less. Oh, man, Koroma, it's a great finish, but I think that should be handball. Maybe I'm clutching at straws. Oh, I thought Jed Spence would win that header. He hasn't. It's fallen for Jackson. And Huddersfield frustrating lead right now because it's not going our way. Joe Gelhard with a challenge. Doesn't get possession either. We just can't get the ball back. It feels like it's sticking to Huddersfield. Rigoni, shot blocked by Cooper, but we are into added time. And unless something miraculous happens, we're going to lose this game. And you can see Koroma here from the corner. Joe Gelhard's got it back, but the ball has to go forwards. And unfortunately for us, I don't think we've got the time, as we do try and send it forwards, but that is full time. And in this Yorkshire derby, it's finished Huddersfield 1, Leeds United 0. We fall to a defeat in a game of fine margins. Honestly, it could have so easily been a 0-0 draw. And I still think, I stand by my shout that I think it was handball when Koroma scores. And this is why I am not a referee, because you're about to see, it does not touch the hand of Koroma. In fact, it hits his thigh. So, an excellent decision, and I take it all back. There's not a definite handball in there at all. It is a phenomenal decision, and in the end, the goal stands, and as it should. Huddersfield win the game, and fair enough. So into deadline day we go then, as 10 hours will remain. Let's see what deals do happen, as we have an outgoing here. Matteo Joseph will be leaving the club. Made a deadline day signing of our own, Uriel Antuna from the free agents. This is to complete the objective of signing 2 players born in America, I think it was. Was that the objective we had, or was it South America? Born in North America. So Antuna's come in, and he is 77 overall. He's a right winger with a lot of pace, so he'll be a really good squad player to have. And ultimately, that was pretty much the only deal I wanted to get done on deadline day. I've got a short list of players here I've looked at, and the only player really that I'd be wanting to sign at the moment would be Shaparenko, but he would cost us pretty much all of our money. And that is the transfer window done. So very quickly, let's have a look at the transfer history and see some of the biggest deals in the world. Frankie de Jong to Chelsea, 119 million. Rodri to Bayern, 117. Martinelli to Liverpool for 70 million are the 3 biggest deals of the transfer window. I'll scroll through very quickly and you can see some of the other ones. Some very interesting transfers happening, let me tell you that. So players that I would not expect to leave their respective clubs and have gone somewhere else. For us, all the deals have been done. Here they are for you. Let's take a look way back at our very first transfer, which saw Poveda go to Southampton. Clyson's gone to Boa Vista. As you can see, as I'm scrolling through, we've sent a few players out on loan as well. Sanchez came in for free. Wang Hee-chan, of course, for 7.5 million. Matteo Joseph going out to Cercle Bruges for 1 million. And then Antuna coming in as well on a free transfer. And it's Norwich up next for us, which I was planning on simming. And after that first defeat against Huddersfield, we could use a victory here. Let's see if we get it at Ellen Road before we go to the Den to take on Millwall. It's a 2-2 draw, with Nonto rescuing a point for us. Millwall up next then. 5 at the back from them. And for us, you'll see our team. I've had to name changes. This game coming 3 days after that Norwich fixture. So there's our starting 11. And Hwang Hee-chan starting out left-hand side rather than up front, with Ruter starting as the striker and Tuna at right wing. Bounce back needed from the boys then, following our Huddersfield defeat and then the 2-2 draw against Norwich. Sanchez to take us forwards here. He's got a runner in Antuna, looking to get in behind Millwall. Antuna! Leeds 1, Millwall 0. 6 minutes in, it is the deadline day signing, Antuna who scores. And actually, I don't know why he's been given number 7. That's Pirro's number. Anyway, he's wearing number 7, and he's popped up with the opening goal here at the Den. Big start for Leeds United against Millwall. And as I say, I don't know how he's been given that number 7 shirt. Because does that mean Pirro's also number 7, or has he been given a different number? Nisbet now finding Bradshaw. Bradshaw's done well there to pick out Norton Cuffy into the area of Leeds. Back the way of Bradshaw! An immediate response from Millwall, and Bradshaw has smashed them back on level terms after 14 minutes. Just can't get near them sometimes. You can see Norton Cuffy here, a wrong side Byram. And then Bradshaw, before I can even get Cresswell across to block it, has already unleashed the shot, and it's in our net. 1 apiece. Ruter now to Chan. Chan cuts inside. Wonderful from him. Wang Hee-chan nearly going all the way. Oh, he's hit the bar. He's hit the bar. What an effort that would have been. Well, it was a great effort, in fact. And he's got the ball back here from Ruter again. This time, it will be blocked for Millwall. Sanchez, what is that, mate? He holds his hand up and apologises, but it's so poor from him to give away the ball with ease. And the referee's going to pull this back for a free kick here. Watch. No. In fact, lets the play go. Thank you, ref. Now it falls the way of Kamara. Kamara here. Can he get the shot away? Not quite. Now Sanchez. Sanchez on the left side. Saved by Sarkic. Cleared away. Gruev should win the header. Does win the header. Kamara comes away with the ball again. Sanchez once more. Another block made. Leeds really knocking on the door here. But Millwall not answering just yet. And here we go again. Sanchez once more. He's found Chan. Chan, another shot blocked. It's shot after shot, but Leeds don't find a way through yet. And we still don't. How? It's all starting with Chan hitting the woodwork, remember, as well. Oh, Ruter tried to take the touch. Didn't have the time to do so. But it's Leeds right back on the attack. And Tuna. And he's got support here from Ayling. Ayling goes back inside to Gruev. Gruev now to Kamara. Kamara touching the ball, taking it backwards. Gruev, Sanchez, brilliant. Now Kamara again. It's absolutely brilliant from Leeds United. And Glenn Kamara smashes the away side back in front in a deserved goal. That's been coming. How long were Millwall going to withstand the pressure? Well, they tried their utmost, but Leeds were relentless. And they kept it going and going and going. And Glenn Kamara, sheer power, beating Sarkic. Should do better. I don't care. We're back in front and deservedly so. Here comes Brian. Do not tell me after we worked so hard to go back in front, Millwall will create a chance immediately and get back in this. As Bradshaw into the area, there is a touch from Ayling. And Ayling does get the ball back for us. And Tuna now will find Gruev, who can take us forward. Kamara with a forward run ahead of him. Gruev instead now plays Chan. Wang Hee-chan back inside for Kamara. Forward to Ruter. Ruter on the turn. Ruter has support from Chan. Chan then to make another goal for Leeds. And reacting quickest is Sanchez, who diving headers the ball home to make it 3-1. It was a good save initially from Sarkic, but the shot had too much to handle from Chan. And in the end, Sanchez reacts the quickest. And Leeds have some breathing space now. Get in! Chan, now to Ruter. Ruter finding Sanchez. Sanchez tried to play the ball down the line. It was given away, and Ayling doesn't get to that first. Millwall in possession, trying to look for a chance forwards. Gruev's won it back, though, brilliantly. And now Ruter will play Acuna, and Acuna has got pace as he drives towards Millwall's goal, looking to finish the game off here. Sarkic saves. Kamara, the ball bouncing back off him. Unfortunately, won't bounce for him, but here is Acuna, and now he will find Chan. That should have been 4-1 Leeds. Final minutes here. Leeds United look like they have got the result in the bag from the Den. And Millwall can do very little to stop them now. It is going to finish Leeds United 3 and Millwall 1 here. 3 points on the board for us. It's Hull City up next in the Championship. And this will be one of the other games we sim. We've got Leicester coming up at home. I want to play that one. And we've also got an away trip as well. So let's see if we can get the result here. Oh, it's a 0-0 draw. How are we not getting the results in these ones, especially at home? It's a strong side we named as well. Got to be winning games like that one. And the away test I spoke of is against Stoke, who are one of the sides at the top of the Championship. I think they're 7 points clear of us, so this is an opportunity to take points off them and, of course, increase ours as well. We really have to do that, so it's a good Stoke side. Here's our starting 11. I think it's the same 11 who started. No, in fact, there are changes. Firpo and Spence come in at left back and right back. I was about to say that started the game at the Den against Millwall, but there you go. So that's the team. Stoke high on form at the moment. Leeds United wanting to climb that table. So two sides which will probably be quite evenly matched here. We'll have to see who will be the ones to come out on top. Acuna's ridden that challenge brilliantly. Now finds Spence, Sanchez, Ruter. Brilliantly worked. Ruter gets the shot away just about and Travers tips round his post. Chan doing wonderfully to win it back for Leeds. Now Acuna to Ruter. Ruter back the way of Acuna. He's gone back for Ruter. We'll look to restart the attack and recycle the ball if we can. Interesting choice there from Gruev to play that pass. I was actually thinking he's looking for Chan, but just doesn't put enough on it. Gruev, Ruter. That's a brilliant turn from Ruter, and Ruter will finish. Leeds take the lead. Magnificent work by Jorginho Ruter. Advantage played by the referee as well, and he takes full advantage of it. They had an early warning sign, Stoke, with Travers making the save from Ruter at the start of the game, but they don't heed it, and Leeds get their noses in front in what has been a tight first half here, because I did say there'll probably be nothing to separate the two sides, and to be honest, in terms of quality, they're very, very even. Sanchez finding Acuna. Acuna has Ruter ahead of him. Instead, looks like he wants to run at Rose, though, and we know that he can do this. He turns back to play Ruter once more. Now Gruev. Gruev for Leeds United. Will find the pass to Kamara. Kamara finding Chan. Chan then inside the area of Stoke. Still got it here. Wang Hee-chan crossing. Still comes away with it. Penalty given. It's a massive chance for Leeds. We saw one of these be given, didn't we, in the previous episode? And we are on the receiving end this time of giving as a penalty. And Wang Hee-chan's ball blocked. I mean, it's not a handball. And this is why I almost feel bad for having them on in the penalty area. What can he do there, the Stoke man? Chan has taken responsibility for the spot kick. And it's a chance for Leeds to go 2-0 up then. Chan sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Travers is sat down and Chan doubles Leeds' lead. That was a fun thing to say. Quadruple substitution from Leeds United. Our entire front three coming off to be replaced, but also Sanchez off as well as Joe Gelhardt comes on. Brilliant by Dan James to find Spence. Spence, Pirro's in the middle. Pirro, Nonto to finish this. Nonto saved. It's back for Pirro. He will find Gruev. Gruev towards the middle. It's off the post by Gelhardt. How is it not 3-0? Only we know. Joe Gelhardt. Gruev again. And Leeds still have a chance here. They still have an opportunity to try and score as Joel Pirro nearly found by Gelhardt. He's wearing number 16, by the way, Pirro. I said, obviously, with Acuna scoring and wearing that number 7, I wondered what number he would have. Number 16 is the answer. I mean, the result is secure here, but we've got to be taking those chances like that. I mean, Nonto, firstly, saved well, but then the follow-up when we hit the post. On another day, when this was 0-0, that might have cost us. Not here today, though. 3 points in the bag against a very tough Stoke side. We host Brentford at Ellen Road, but a 3-1 defeat in the Carabao Cup means we are out. And I did mention in the previous episode, I was looking to potentially get knocked out of the Carabao Cup, just so that way we have less games to play, which means the players should be better in terms of fitness because we are having to make a lot of changes. So no Carabao Cup football will mean that we don't have to play as many games. This, though, was the game that I was most looking forward to when I saw it in September. Leicester take on Leeds at Ellen Road. And in terms of the standings, you can see here that we are only 4 points off of league leaders Stoke. So victory against Leicester here would put us in a really, really good position should results go elsewhere in our favour. Leicester down in 10th though. They've had a bit of a shaky start to this championship season. Although I'm saying that, they're on 15 points. So a victory for them would put them to 18, meaning they'd have the same as us. Here is that Leicester starting 11. Jamie Vardy up front. It's a very good team they've got. So expect a difficult game here. And for Leeds, we go with this starting 11. Ruter, Wang Hee-chan and James as the front three. So James has come in for Amtuna. And Gray starts in midfield as well. Dewsbury Hall back towards Connor Cody. And now Cody stepping into almost midfield here for Leicester. Dewsbury Hall taking the ball back as now they are looking to bide their time and work their chance. Winks. Gray trying to win it back. Unable to do so. Winks will take them forwards. Now play Mavidi. Mavidi's cross goes towards Fatawu. He picks out Dewsbury Hall. It's a big save by Meslier. And the reaction was quicker by Leeds, who have possession back. Well worked by Leicester. But Leeds United still are on level terms, thanks to Meslier. As here goes James. Chance at the other end maybe for us then to look to score ourselves. James's cross deflected by Doyle into the hands of Iverson. And it's Leicester who had the early chance, but the score remains level. Here is Fatawu. Big chance this time. Taken. Near post. Meslier can do little. Fatawu scores, and Leicester probably deserve to be in front from how the balance of this first half has gone. Soon as they lose it, they get straight back on us in a flash. We are having no time to pick our passes, and they are showing their class. I mean, we can't read into where they are in the league. Whilst their season hasn't started as they would have been hoping it would, the quality is still there. They've still got outstanding players. So where they are in the league is where they should not be. And yeah, you can't say that because they're 10th we're favourites, because we're seeing here they're still an outstanding football inside who are causing us problems. We're yet to test Iverson in the goal of Leicester. Meanwhile, Leicester have had some good opportunities themselves, taken one through Fatawu and lead the game here. As Gruev will take over for us. Ruter to his right. Ruter now plays James. James needs some options in the middle. None of them arriving just yet as Gray looks for Ruter. Ruter's turn is brilliant, but Iverson saves. That's more like it from us. Gruev with a corner, following the save by Iverson. There is the header! Ruter tests Iverson's palms once more, and he's equal to the test. Dewsbury Hall for Leicester to take them forwards. Good response by Leeds, but at the break, we will go in 1-0 down, it looks like. A couple of big saves by Iverson, And in the end, Leicester will lead, but it is a slender lead. We almost managed to get back on level terms before half-time. Cresswell invited to take the ball forward by Leicester, and he will oblige, but when he gets into this position, needs the support to find a pass. Here is Archie Gray, now inside to Gruev. Gruev looks for Ruter. Ruter takes it, finds Kamara. Kamara unleashes the shot. Oh, it's narrowly wide. Change for us now then. Archie Gray goes off. Acuna comes on. We've gone to a 4-2-4. We want to get back in this game. I've seen enough from the lads to suggest that we can do exactly that. Chances we've had. We forced Iverson into some good saves. And I'm feeling pretty confident about us trying to find our way back in. Here is Antuna, immediately looking for a chance. Now finding Chan. Antuna's still there. Chan gives him it back. Antuna's shot will be blocked, as Ndidi can now take Leicester forward. The problem, though, will lie in the fact that when we play this 4-2-4, how exposed are we going to be in the defence? As Winks for them. Ball into the path of Doyle. Doyle takes it past Jed Spence. Now we've got a chance to cross here. He goes back the way of Winks into the feet of Mavidi. Mavidi to Vardy. Lovely touch. Oh, he snuck it in as well. His first touch with the right foot to take it back into a shooting position. And then the left boot smashes it past Melier, who for the second time today has been at his near post. I don't know if I can be disheartened by our goalkeeper getting beat there. That touch is class by Vardy. Or if it's just outstanding and the finish is too good for him to save. It's 2-0 Leicester. Just as I'm saying, are we going to leave ourselves exposed at the back? They grab their second. Final couple of minutes left and we won't be able to get ourselves back in this game now then. Leicester will win the game by 2-0. We've tried to get back in. We had a couple of good moments. Iverson with some good saves. Here is Chan! Iverson showing again his class. It was a speculative effort from Hwang Hee-chan, but it was one that required the attention of Iverson. And in the end, Leicester are going to win this. And Ndidi, it's blocked behind. It is full time. And that is the result from Elland Road. Leicester 2, Leeds 0. And as we end the episode today, then, my friends, we sit 8th after 11 games. 5 points behind Stoke, 4 points behind Norwich, who sit 1st and 2nd. And we're in the mixer, as I said previous. But I don't necessarily feel like we are at our best yet. There is still so much more to come from us. And in terms of our form, we can do better. So that's exactly what we're going to try and do. And in terms of the next month, we have got Swansea up first, away at their place, before Bristol City, Birmingham, Preston North End. And then if we look at November, Middlesbrough, West Brom, Sheffield Wednesday, Watford. So they're the upcoming games we have, and we'll see where we're at after episode 3. A massive thank you for watching this episode. If you did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you are new around here and like what you see. Activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of the future videos, and I'll see you all back here with another episode tomorrow, most likely, to see how we get on in our next run of games with Leeds. Still, promotion, that's the aim. We're still there until we get towards the back end of the season and we're in the playoffs. That's when I might start panicking. For the moment, though, I'm still pretty happy with how we've done so far. And like I say, we can get better from here. So we are looking at the next games as winnable fixtures. But until next time, my friends, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, and I'll catch you all again soon. Adios.